Wealth inequality is a problem that is plaguing the United States and the entire world. This is a public service announcement to spread awareness about this extreme inequity in order to promote change. To begin, let's imagine that the entire US population is represented by these 100 characters. Let's take a look at the average income of Americans in the year 2014. As you can see, 90% of Americans don't even register on this graph. And while the top 10, 5, and 1% earn an increasingly larger amount, what is most shocking is the income of the 0.1%, a group of people so small that it cannot even be represented by our symbolic group of 100 people. Yet the bar representing their income dwarfs the income of 99.9% of the country. And while there is clearly a vast income inequality in the United States, this is not nearly as dangerous as wealth inequality. Because even though the amount being earned is not even close to equal, at least the money was being earned through a job or a service. Wealth, however, is often not earned, it is passed down through families. This old money makes up a staggeringly large portion of the wealth in the United States. For example, the 6 heirs of Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, have more than $148 billion in wealth between them. That means that these 6 people are more wealthy than the bottom 40% of Americans combined. This is dangerous because this inherited money continues to grow. The growth rate on capital or wealth is actually much higher than the growth rate of the overall economy. This creates a system in which the wealthy continue to get wealthier while the poor remain poor. A system in which a tiny portion of the population, the super wealthy, has incredible influence over politics, especially now that there are much less limits on buying political speech. Lastly, let's take a look at some percentages. The top 1% has 40% of the nation's wealth. The bottom 80% only has 7%. The bottom 90% only has 26% of the nation's wealth. As far as investments go, the top 1% has 50% of all the nation's stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. The bottom 50% only owns 0.5%. After viewing these charts, it is extremely apparent how the wealth and power is distributed in the United States. In many other countries, this inequality is much, much worse. If steps are not taken to address this problem soon, our beloved democracy will soon become a complete oligarchy, in which the entire country is governed by a few super wealthy individuals.